In May 1962, Stan Lee plotted with artist Jack Kirby to add another superhero into the Marvel mix. Lee had observed that the Thing was a popular hero in the franchise, much like Quasimodo from the Hunchback of Notre Dame and Frankenstein's monster. It was the heroes who were far away from perfect that stole the heart of the audience. In order to create such a character, he also borrowed from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, so that the new character could switch to and from his superhuman identity. And that day, the Incredible Hulk was born. Ever since his creation, the Hulk has had many adventures, a major one of which is the Planet Hulk storyline, where he was banished to the planet Sakaar. For the 20th anniversary of Planet Hulk, a new one-shot comic book has been released. What is this comic about? Tap on that subscribe button to find out. A bit about Planet Hulk. If you have not read the Planet Hulk storyline but want to explore the new comic anyway, don't worry, we've got you covered. The Illuminati, having had enough of the Hulk's out-of-control rampages, decided to ship him off to a peaceful planet with the help of psychiatrist Doc Samson. The shuttle he was in, though, entered a wormhole on its way and crashed on the planet Sakaar. The emperor of the planet, the Red King, had him fixed up with an obedience disc to control him and made him fight gladiator battles for his entertainment. While enslaved this way, Hulk makes a war-bound pact his fellow gladiators Meek, Hiroim, Korg, Eloi Kaifi, No Name Brood, and Lavinsky. As the gladiators come close to winning their freedom, they are forced to fight the Silver Surfer, who had also been implanted with an obedience disc. During the battle, the Silver Surfer's disc breaks, and he destroys all the obedience discs. As the Silver Surfer leaves, he offers to drop him back home, but the Hulk decides to remain. He joins the Warbound and goes on the run, where a group of villagers follow him, believing him to be the prophesied savior, Sakaar. The Hulk and the Warbound challenged the Red King's forces, and the Hulk defeated the Red King in a one-on-one fight. Hulk is named the new king, and he marries Kyera, who was initially the Red King's lieutenant, but defected to Hulk's side after realizing his true side. While presumed peace is starting to take root, the shuttle that brought Hulk self-destructs, destroying the whole city. While Hulk's sons Scar and Hero Kala help rebuild Sakaar, Hulk and the Warbound leave for Earth to exact revenge from the Avengers who built the shuttle. Return to Planet Hulk. The first issue of Return to Planet Hulk is neither a sequel nor a prequel like many predicted it to be. It is just an addition after the 95th issue of The Incredible Hulk. It is right before the villagers realise that Hulk might be the Sakaar of the prophecy, and right after the Hulk and the Warbound have escaped. We start with a priest from Sakaar encouraging his people to sing. He reminds them that they were slaves doomed to death, but the Green Scar, aka the Hulk, had saved them all by tearing down the walls of the Red King's arena. He calls on them to pray and fast to celebrate their newly achieved freedom. A gladiator among them, not the Warbound notedly, speaks up against the priest, which I think is valid. Who would want to fast as a part of celebration? The dissenting voice asks that it was pretty convenient the priest was asking them to fast as there was no food to eat. He also asks whether the Green Scar led them out just to be starved, and asks where he is. Hiroim speaks up in defense of his friend, reminding the dissenter that the Green Scar walked through the darkness and was keeping them safe from dangers they did not want to face. The dissenter replies that he is just another gladiator like the rest of them, and the Warbound need to stop talking about him like he is some god. A beast's howl in the forests shut him up, and Korg takes his silence to remind him that they can find food in the morning as if they go searching for food now. The hungry beasts and wilderbots of the Twisted Wood would make a feast out of them. Korg asks them to stay close as they might end up endangering everyone, but the dissenter does not listen, and with two of his fellow gladiators sets out to hunt. One of his gladiator friends tries to remind him that the Green Scar was the strongest of them all and that it might serve them well to go back, but troublemakers hardly listen, and he throws up an argument that the strongest was actually the strongest, but he does not look after anybody but himself. His speech is interrupted by a huge beast that snarls at him. This beast, that looks like a bear, but is over twice its size, has pink shield-like scales growing on its back. The dissenter, like all cowards, begins to run back towards the camp. His friends don't think that's a good idea, as they will be leading the beast to their camp and endangering the life of many civilians. But the dissenter, along with being a coward, is a selfish man, much like the Red King he was talking about. He knows that the three could not face the beast by themselves, so his idea was to get the help of other gladiators. Thankfully, Hulk is nearby and enters with a sarcastic remark about the dissenter wanting to be left alone. As they run away, Hulk faces the beast and clobbers him up. The beast makes a last-ditch effort at its prey by trying to catch one of them using its long, prehensile tongue, but the Hulk, of course, is the strongest of them all, and he kills the beast. As the dissenter and his friends realise that the green scar saved them, Korg remarks that they did not deserve it after all the stuff they were saying behind his back and the blatant disregard of safety. The beast's cub whines and grieves the loss of its mother, which hurts Hulk. He tells Korg that the woods belong to the beasts and not them. Korg reminds him that killing the beast was the right thing to do, as there were a lot of refugees in the camp who would have been endangered. Meek dashed at the beast, hoping to make the best out of a bad situation and eat its flesh, but he was reminded that the flesh was actually poisonous. The prophecy of Sakaar. Miek is distraught by this, but the villagers notice something profound. The Hulk had been wounded in the battle against the beast, and drops of his blood had fallen on Sakaar. The blood gave rise to the Elaha'al vines. The prophecy had foretold that the vines would only grow from the vines of the Sakaar. Immediately, the villagers all bow down in reverence and utter their prayer. Hear my cry, cool my eyes, warm my heart, and let me dream again. The Hulk is taken aback by this, and Korg realizes that Hulk has heard the name before. He also wonders if it is really the Hulk who is Sakaar, as he believed that the Silver Surfer was supposed to be the Sakaar. Silver Surfer had left, even though he knew many people that he was Sakaar, as the prophecy also foretold about the Worldbreaker, who would destroy Sakaar, a title which would suit the Silver Surfer more as he is the herald of Galactus. The Silver Surfer had also warned the Hulk not to stay. Perhaps because of this warning, Hulk asks everyone to back off as they approach him with much reverence. One of them even stabs him with a sword to get some of his blood. His anger resurfacing, Hulk heads to the woods to cool off. He does not want to kill the beasts that live there though, so he crosses a river of lava which keeps them out. Unfortunately, that leaves him at the mercy of the Wilderbots. That phrasing was a little off, so let me rephrase it. On the other side of the lava river, the Wilderbots are left at the mercy of Hulk. Hulk sees them as a great stress buster, as he can go full Hulk smash on them and not hurt any actual living being. The Wilderbots go on a philosophical rant about how the flesh always wants to fight. Hulk reminds it that they attacked him first, but the Wilderbot continues, blaming the destruction of Sakaar on the flesh. The night slowly begins to give rise to day when Hulk and the Wilderbot notice that his bloodshed had given rise to vines all around. The Wilderbot attacks one of the animals that came to munch on the vines, but Hulk stops it, and the Wilderbot exclaims how the flesh is both horrible and beautiful. My thoughts on life exactly, Wilderbot. We could be twins. Wilderbot keeps baiting Hulk into a philosophical conversation, asking why he does so much for others when they hate him so much. Meek's arrival causes it to divert the question at Meek, asking him when he will stop taking from Hulk. Meek tells Wilderbot that he doesn't take from Hulk. It is a friendship where the warbound fight for Hulk and vice versa. The growing vines are so strong that they grow around and through the Wilderbot, destroying it completely. In its last breath, or its last electric fluctuation, Wilderbot replies that Meek's words are so good that it wishes they were true. I would love to see Wilderbot against Loki in a rage-baiting contest. With that, the Warbound and Hulk set off to search for food. Verdict, written by Greg Pak. Return to Planet Hulk boasts of beautiful artwork by Carlo Pagulayan. Pak called this issue a thank you to everyone, reminiscing that working on Planet Hulk was the greatest joy of his career. What did you think about this one-shot? Let us know in the comments below, and if you liked the video, tap on that thumbs up. We will soon be back with more awesome content, but until then, stay smashing.